Alright, you guys, Boo Reitz here, NPC men's physique competitor. I am nationally qualified as of this year, and we've been talking about doing this for a little while now. Beginning of the year, was going to do it for the Phil Heath Classic, but with at school and doing all the prep and everything, I didn't have the time to put into it that I want to do it. So we're on summer vacation, and right now I'm 6 weeks out from Texas State Championship here in Irving, Texas, and it's on August 15th. So I'm starting the YouTube channel. The channel's not only going to be me during my workouts, but I'm also going to incorporate my diet, talking about my workouts, and also the whole reason for this is awareness for cystic fibrosis, which I was born with. After last year of really almost giving up, being sick and having to drop semester at school, and bouncing back and being able to step on stage in March on the Phil Heath Classic and placing top 3, qualifying for nationals, really opened my eyes to, I want to help raise awareness to the younger kids that are being born today with cystic fibrosis, and show them that you can't just live your life in a bubble. There is hope, there is everything out there that you want to do, you can do if you just put your heart into doing it. And I hope that if only one kid sees this and it changes his life, that's good enough for me. I did my part, and I have a lot of people to thank for the support I have and being able to do this with you guys today. My parents are my biggest support system. I would not be competing if it wasn't for them. Also, my new sponsor, who I am super excited about, VIP Supplement Warehouse. Thanks to Steve Kuklo and also co-owner Bill Bingham. You guys are awesome, and I can't wait to work with you guys and get these videos out there. And come August 15th, we do good in the show, and then we take it to the next step. Hopefully nationals this year, if not, for sure next year, if I feel like I need to take some time to grow a little bit more. So here's what I want to do with this. This is going to be like the intro to my 6 weeks of prep, 6 weeks of video. As far as the cystic fibrosis part, I'm going to make awareness. I'm going to show everything. I'm going to show the dirtiness of it, not just me in the gym. It takes all day sometimes for me to be able to have the energy and the lungs to get the motivation to go to the gym. So I'm gonna film it. I'm gonna film all my treatments. I'm gonna film the medicines throughout the day.
How's your treatment this morning?
Good.
What all you do?
Albuterol, tobacco, Holmazine, a little bit of best treatment. Albuterol opens up the lungs, so you breathe. Holmazine thins out the mucus in the lungs. Tobacco brings in antibiotic, and then the best treatment breaks up all the lungs.
And you have to do that every day?
Every day, 4 times a day.
4 times a day. Takes up a lot of your time.
About an hour each time.
So quit complaining. This guy's doing it. It's not easy. We all have struggles in our life. His is certainly not easy.
My diet, what I have to eat. Most competitors are starving through their prep, and I eat a lot. I eat 8 meals, 500 carbs up to day of show. That's due to cystic fibrosis, mainly because not only does it affect the lungs, it's also digestive system. I don't naturally digest my proteins or fats. I have to take enzymes, so that's part of the medicine. Also, I have on these videos, I have links. I'm gonna have my Instagram, I'm gonna have my Facebook, I'm gonna have the website for VIP supplements. You guys need to check them out. new company, awesome, all about their athletes. You know, it is Steve Kuklo and Bill are awesome athletes themselves, bodybuilders. Steve Kuklo, top 10 Mr. Olympia. Bill just placed, I believe, first at the Better Bodies Classic. All around awesome guy, rugby player. Can't say enough good things about him, but they're for their athletes. They're a company made by athletes, for athletes, and it shows. And from day one, the support I've gotten from them is incredible. So you guys check them out. The prices are ridiculous. They have everything you need, all companies, all brands. You know, you take it, they have it, check them out. Also linked, I have a page for my cystic fibrosis team. Every year there's, you know, in Texas there's, you know, 5 or 6 walks. It's called the Great Strides Walk for cystic fibrosis. I created a team. The team name is CF Lives Matter. And on my page, on my Instagram, on my YouTube, there's going to be links where if you feel like you want to donate, I mean, every amount matters. So if it's $1, if it's $5, that's great. If you guys can do it, click on the link, donate to my team. The walk, I believe, is in October in Tyler, Texas. You don't have to be there to donate. You don't have to participate in the walk. But if you want to, that is awesome. That's great. Your support is more than welcome. Also, with my Instagram and Facebook, I'm going to have my own hashtag, CF Lives Matter. So if you want to post pictures for me to see, I'm going to check that hashtag, you know, throughout the week and see, you know, who's actually watching my videos and being motivated by them and getting in the gym, and not even gym, if it motivates you to get up and change your life, that's awesome. I'm glad I can be there for you. All my training is going to be mostly done at Destination Dallas, mainly because it's the gym to be at if you want to have your right mindset. Everybody in that gym's a support system, everybody's friends. You know, we might be competition to some people or someone in that gym, but we're friends. We will help each other be motivated. You want to do a heavy set, you know, we're there for each other. Destination Dallas is the place to be. I will also be in other gyms around the area working out. I normally work out alone. It has a lot to do with cystic fibrosis. Some days, you know, lungs aren't great, lungs aren't doing good, can't breathe very well. So I go at my own pace. I do my own thing. I do certain workouts depending on, excuse me, depending on how my lungs are working. You know, sometimes if I can't breathe that day, I'm not going to do bent over rows, strictly because that takes a lot of lung function to, you know, do a heavy set. So that's strictly why I like to work out by myself, but there's always days I'm gonna hit a lift with one of my buddies. So you will see other people in my videos, and I will tag them too. So if you see someone else, you want to check them out, definitely give them a follow. As far as what cystic fibrosis actually is, because this is about the awareness, and I'm trying to get that out there. There's over 30,000 people in the United States, the country, maybe the world, 30,000 that have cystic fibrosis. Every year there's 1,000 new cases, and what it is, it's mainly affects me with the lungs. My lungs I breathe at 48-50% on a daily basis. That's my high, that's my peak. Sometimes, depending on seasons, allergies and stuff, sometimes I could get up there, maybe 55%. But for the most part, we're at 50% right now. You have a lot of mucus, a lot more mucus than normal in your lungs, which can lead to infections and other issues that deteriorate the lung functions. Also, cystic fibrosis, like I said earlier, is digestive system problems. Digestive system as far as proteins and foods and fats, I don't naturally digest, so we take enzymes. Every meal I'm taking 6 enzymes. and like I said, 8 meals a day. So the math, I mean, that's a lot of pills every day. So you're gonna see that. You're gonna see me eating. I'm gonna take my medicines. Every day I do 4 albuterol breathing treatments. Along with those, albuterol opens up the airways. A lot of asthma patients use albuterol. Same thing as that's in an inhaler you see some kids carry around. I also use Pulmozyme. Pulmozyme is a drug that helps thin out the mucus walls, the mucus in the lungs. And then on top of that, twice a day I'm doing a tobramycin, which, as CF patients grow pseudomonas or staph in their lungs, on my case I have staph. So the tobramycin helps get rid of that or stop it from happening. And then with that, I also do an inhaler twice a day called Symbicort, and that's just another antibiotic going into the lungs. You're gonna see me do sinus stuff. I got 2 sprays I put in my nose. I take allergy pills because my sinuses, a lot of the problems up in the mucus walls in your sinuses, the mucus is so thick that it doesn't flow. It sits up there, gets infected, and that's due to the thickness of the mucus, and that's part of cystic fibrosis. So there's a lot with my sinuses as well. Now every CF patient is different. I have an older sister with cystic fibrosis as well, and her whole issue is digestive, and she has great lung function up in the 80s. Doesn't really do any breathing treatments, doesn't do any medicine, but she does have digestive problems, and she gets a lot of blockages and all that. So anybody with cystic fibrosis, if you do know them, which it's very rare because there's only so many of us, we're all different, everybody, and that's why it's so hard to figure out a way to make a cure for it, because not everybody's the same. With that said, the reason I want to put the donation page up there is everything with cystic fibrosis is funded by donations. The government does not fund any research, anything that has to do with it, and that's another big problem. There's no money funded from the government to help with research, so there's the little bit of money there is, they're doing their best, but the more the better. So if you could donate to my page, that'd be awesome. As far as these videos, I'm hoping by next week we get a video with Bill and Steve. Also, I will have a couple workout videos with my good friend and trainer, prep coach Lou Moreira. Also, Mr. Texas from last year won the overall at Texas State Championship. Another big reason why I picked this show, because if my boy can do it, I'm gonna do it. So we're going for it, and hopefully I can walk in his shoes, because not only is he a good friend, I look up to him. He's a great guy. He's an Army veteran of 82nd Airborne, also with his lovely wife Jen. SMU graduates, both of them. Trains, getting his master's degree, and he's also pursuing right now, not bodybuilding career, but he's got news coming for all you guys, hopefully by the end of the year. You guys give him a follow too, Lou. He's an awesome dude, sponsored athlete, great for motivation as well. He's somebody that I try to be just like, and that's why I use him every show. I've met him in 2013 at the Ronnie Coleman, and Ronnie Coleman, I did my own prep, and I remember sitting in the hotel room and he asked what I was about to eat, and I told him nothing, and he was like, dude, you gotta eat, and it opened my eyes. So I've done 3 shows my whole career here in MPC. Right after that Ronnie Coleman, I did Europa. I used him, still placed first spot, second call outs, just like I did at the Ronnie Coleman. But big changes happened. We started learning my diet. It's a little bit difficult with cystic fibrosis. It took some time to really get down what to do, because I take a lot longer period of time to carb up. I don't pull water. I don't pull salt. I'm constantly eating salt. I have to. It's just another thing with cystic fibrosis. we sweat out all of our salt. So sodium intake is good for us. So I don't pull any of that. I don't worry about salt in my foods, seasonings, dressings. I don't look at sodium. Not a big deal. But now we took a year off. I did a lot of time in the hospital, lost a lot of weight, came back strong, was determined to step on that stage, Phil Heath, and we nailed that prep. Could have been a little bit longer, yes, but for the most part we nailed it, and I'm very happy with how it turned out. So we were going to go straight to nationals, in November, but after talking to some of the judges, we decided one more show. We're going to show them what we really could bring after a little bit of off season, a little bit more growing. Right now I'm currently sitting about 195, hoping like last show I grow into them. So you're going to see some big changes within these 6 weeks, and I'm very excited. I'm very excited for you guys to see what I go through. Most people don't know. You might hear me cough a lot in the gym, and that's a self-conscious thing for me. Sometimes it upsets me because I see how people act around me, knowing I'm coughing, but they don't know why. It's not that I'm sick with something you can catch. I have a lot of mucus, and it comes with the life of cystic fibrosis. So if you're watching this and you see me in the gym, don't think I'm going to get you sick. If you hear me coughing, it's normal. It's actually good. It's good I cough that up. It's breaking everything up. So I'm ready to do this. I hope we're going to get this video out soon. We're going to make it real nice. I got a buddy who does this professionally. He's going to edit this first one for me. And then from there on, hopefully 3 videos a week. You're going to see everything, and that's what needs to be done. I'm not going to hide anything. You're going to see the treatments. You're going to see how I wake up, and when I wake up, it's contacts. I don't just hop out of bed smiling. It's, I spend 30 minutes coughing before I can even get out of that bed. So you're going to see it, and it's going to be crazy. It's something I've, hid behind my whole life until I realized I need to help make awareness. So we're doing it. And with the support system I have right now, now's the time to do it. Hopefully I'll make Bill and Steve proud at VIP Supplements. Lou is always going to be there. He might not be doing a lot of other people's preps, but he's always going to be my coach. And I hope you hear that, Lou, because I'm never going to let you tell me go find a new coach. You're stuck with me. So look forward to seeing you guys watch these videos. I hope we get the following base out. If you like what you're seeing and you want to show it off, share it for me. Share everything. Share. The more views, the better. It's all about awareness, and it's also going to give my sponsors some support as well, and help them pick up some following base. So if you guys want, go follow VIP Supplements, and keep track on those CF Lives Matter hashtags, and don't forget to donate. Thanks.